be trying. I be trying. I be trying. I be trying. Oh, sorry.
She be trying.
She
Well,
be
guess what?
trying.
Hey, my babies. How's everyone doing?
Guys,
Hi,
how's y'all doing today?
y'all.
First of all, we're gonna rewind that. Hi,
Woo!
everyone. How's your
Well,
Thursday going?
hello,
Yeah.
ladies. I hope it's much better than mine. I mean, I've been on the tennis court, pickleball, having a good time.
Oh. Well, let's do some introductions. I'm Michelle. Welcome.
And I'm Erica, and I just told you guys a lie. I was doing yard work, but
You know what? You know what? At least you came clean. To all those who have not been here before, this is what you're walking into. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get two
essential.
besties who are going to have a blast.
Right. We're sisters from different mothers, different fathers, but
Yeah,
we connect through sisterhood connection. So, but yeah, no,
exactly.
I'm like, yeah, doing some yard work and the hair is no longer hairing.
Mm,
So
mm.
I had to come in, take a little break, come in so that I can, laugh and talk with my
Right,
girls. So
right.
I'll take a
So,
break.
hey,
So,
girl, hey.
hey. But I could have used your help, but you know how your friends
Listen.
do.
See, what had happened was somebody moved, but that's a whole different topic for a whole different day. Today, today's topic, we are going to talk about what about your friends?
What about your
What about
friends?
your friends? Yes, what
What
about them?
feelings you
Talk about
have?
them. Are they
Well,
going to be around? How about
what's that?
that?
Right.
Yes.
So let's
So
talk about it. 'Cause,
let's talk
I mean,
about
let's talk about. I mean, we're like, I think Michelle, I think we're like rare. I
yes.
mean, it's like we've known each other for so long, um, and still have this friendship for what, like 30 plus, 40 plus years.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're
And one
exception.
thing, like just to kick it off, these will be things like things I think we've learned as far as how do you consider your friendship? How do you maintain, I guess, the friendship? When do you realize that yeah, this probably is a person that's going to be around for a while? And then what happens when you believe that you have these people that are your friends, your ladies, your girls, and then 10 years later you barely talk to them or you don't talk to them, what do
Yeah.
you do or how do you handle that?
Right.
And
Right.
then I think I can give you a few things I think I've learned as far as having friends, to have maintained long term sustainable friendships. I think we can do
Right.
that as well. Hmm.
Yeah. Because I mean, I guess like the first things first is like defining what a friend is. And for some,
Right.
everyone has their own definition. Most are pretty much the same,
Yep.
but we have our own definition. And I mean, for me, and Michelle, I'll let you, tell what you feel of the
Hmm.
meaning of friendship is. But a friend to me is a person I may not see you every day. I may not speak to you, Michelle, every day, although we do.
In some instances, yeah. Right.
When it comes to a friend, that doesn't define a friend to me. To me, that's a buddy. I mean, if we're
Hmm.
gonna hang out, talk all the time, have joke, enjoy, we're buddies.
Hmm.
Now, a friend will be there regardless. They're gonna tell you things you don't like. They're gonna tell you things you do like. They're gonna check you when you need to check it.
Yeah, they will.
I don't know if she did that, but okay. Um, so yeah, that's the definition of friend. A friend is literally they're 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 gonna help bring out the best in you because they're
Yes.
gonna help you see
Yes.
your good, bad, your faults, your perfections. Not that we're perfect, but listen,
Yeah.
girlfriend will tell you when you're out of pocket,
Right.
and she'll tell you when it's like, yeah, no, I got your back. I
Right,
got your
right,
back.
right. And even sometimes when you might be a little out of pocket, she gonna still have your back, regardless.
Still
Still gonna have your
right,
back. I think also some of that is as you have to understand that as friendships go, life continues to life. Life continues to move, evolve, change, and just continues to do it.
That's
So
right.
you have to be able to be flexible. That's one
That's
thing.
right.
That would be the first thing I realized in our friendship per se, because you got married, you had kids, so it requires, if you want that friendship to last, it requires flexibility. You got to be able to go
Absolutely.
with the flow. You got to be able to, shake, move and shake, as they say. You get one kid, I get the other kid, and it's just, it works like that. So that's some things I
Yeah.
think that I've seen. Flexibility, you got to be able to understand that when priorities change, because
Right.
again, your priorities shifted. So if I stay stuck in the same mindset that, oh, it was just me and you, I were hanging out, doing whatever we do, and now your priority shift, then what are you gonna do? So you have
Right.
to be able to understand that it's compromise, understanding, flexibility. It's gonna be a roller coaster, things like that. And I think the
Yeah.
goal for me for this particular episode is really geared toward our like younger people, our 20s,
Yeah.
maybe 30s,
Yes.
and help you all navigate through
Yes.
understanding what true friends are, because we have seen recently in news where you think it's your friend, you think you're hanging out with your friends, and you don't come home, but they do.
Right.
So
That
yeah,
and
and
see
that has really
that
stood out to me as far as
right.
trying to help our younger ladies understand everybody is not your friend, and maybe look at
Ab-
some things to where you can understand, who could potentially be your friend and who you need to walk away from, even if it's a group.
Right.
Bounce
Right.
if it's not in your
Right.
best interest.
Right. I mean, it's one of those things where you, and two, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like with you 100% agree with everything you just said. Um, I guess that's why we're besties. But as far as like when you're younger,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to step on any toes. Please watch your clicks.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You get your group of girls, and I listen. We've all had, groups of girls and women,
Mm-hmm.
and we get along fine, and then someone says
Mm-hmm.
something, and in the friendship
Mm-hmm.
group does like,
Yep.
and it's caused excuse me, it causes a strain.
Yep.
So watch your clicks, because
Yes.
again, to me, a lot of times clicks are more like buddies, not
Mm-hmm.
all. So if
Mm-hmm.
you have
Mm-hmm.
a group of friends that you trust with your life, you are so blessed.
Yes.
But that's few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I learned, and I think we learned it in like the 20s.
Probably
You
so.
know,
Yeah.
girls, you're hanging out, blah blah blah. But then when something serious, I mean, to a person,
Yeah.
I don't mean harmful, which
Yeah.
I
But
would hope they
something occurs. Something happens.
right. And
Mm-hmm.
like you want your girls, my friends who I've been hanging around to kind of rally around me and help me
Yes.
through it.
Yep.
Well, that's when you'll learn
Yes.
your real friends.
I learned
Because I
early.
mean,
I did. I think something for me, I
yeah,
learned early, talking before
yeah.
20s. So that
Oh,
stuck
yeah,
with me.
yeah,
So that's when I
yeah.
know, that's what taught me, oh, okay, these are friends and these are not. So they're going into 20s and 30s, it's just an observation. It's just, I can laugh with you, I can have a good time with you. And even if something happens and you're not there, that as time went on, then you have to really look at the overall, character of the person. 'Cause
Absolutely.
sometimes, like on the flip side, sometimes it may be they may have some reason, for whatever. And you have to understand that again, if you want to have a friendship, you
A
have to
friendship.
understand that part. But it just depends. It all depends on situations, how they respond, how they react, all that stuff. But
Right.
it's be observant. Everybody is not
I,
your friend.
I
I don't care who smiles in your face and girl, I'm there for you and let's go party and drink and let's sit at the house and
yeah.
watch chick flicks all day. That's great. That's wonderful. That's a great time. However,
Right.
when life lives, are you
And
gonna
life
sit there with me?
lives.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Right.
Just
Right.
saying. Even if it's
Right.
something that I did, where you gonna be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, okay, when I pick up the phone and I'm like, I know you're tired of this, but
Mhm. But However, housing ever. Yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah. Are you
absolutely.
so? And again, like in the 20s, it's a little more difficult to understand
Hmm.
because you're so caught up in the fun. You know, your 20s, you're learning who you trying to learn yourself, trying to see where you fit in, trying to
Hmm.
see what your goals are. You meeting those goals? You're just literally you're trying to find yourself. So of course your friends are trying to find themselves too.
Right. Everybody's
So
trying to find themselves, right? Y'all traveling, you're just doing different things. Yeah.
yeah, you know, you're celebrating different accomplishments and then all that good stuff. Even though, you know, in the 20s you have those that are, getting married and your
Hmm.
bridesmaids and all this good stuff. Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit
yeah.
him up, hit him up, Erica, hit him up, hit him up. There
Oh,
you go.
let me make sure I don't have
Yeah,
no coke.
yes.
I'm drinking water right now, but anyway. Oh, let's talk about.
All I know, you hit the nail. You ooh ooh, go for it, go for it. Mm-mm.
Oh, and I know you gonna jump in. All right,
Woo.
ladies,
Let's get it.
let's get it. So you know, most in their 20s, you do the bride thing, and you're a bridesmaid to like 50. You're a bridesmaid.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They're
Don't have to
15
work.
y'all in their wedding party. Okay.
Now, I just got to throw this tidbit in, and we're gonna touch on why we're talking about this wedding party and the friendship and how this intertwines.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
one of us, had a wedding and she was a bridesmaid and everything. And then another friend of ours had a wedding and she was a bridesmaid and everything. On the same day,
Same day, baby. Yes,
same day
same
was like
exact day. Different times, but
three
they
times.
they did mix and mesh. They did
Right.
cross over.
So
That's the word.
she
Hmm.
literally, right, literally, let me run gut on this. Oh, that's nice. Okay, all right. Uh-huh. Congratulations. Okay, I can't stay long for this. You matter of fact, I gotta go. Cause
Yes,
and she left in the teal
yes.
wedding
The
when I
teal bridesmaid dress that
and they all
yes,
in this hat. Okay. So anyway, all right, back to the why we brought up the bridesmaids. I know some of y'all, have a lot of friends, buddies, but
hmm,
friends.
acquaintances.
And you put these wedding parties together and
Uh-huh.
your bridal party is 50 plus strong.
Yes, yes, yes. 50.
Okay, anybody who's been married at least 10
I
years,
was about
at
to say
least.
10. 10 years
At
minimum.
least.
Okay. 10.
Um,
Hmm.
so if you've been married, I just want to know how many of those 15 bridesmaids are you regularly interacting with?
Yes. Keeping up with.
I'll wait.
Now, are we talking family too? Because, sometimes you got to include your cousins or his cousins and nieces and sisters and all that
I
other kind
can't,
of stuff.
I can't touch that when I'm married. So,
I was just, I didn't even, I didn't even think about that. But I'm just saying, like, because even in your bridal party, you'll have family members in there. And
right,
just because they're there, that still doesn't mean that you all speak on a regular basis. You may just see each other at whatever family functions,
right.
that are
And
at.
that's the thing.
Hmm.
And that's the thing. And it's like, are they truly friend? And I mean friends and family. I mean, literally, I will say this: blood relation is just blood relation.
Right.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Hmm.
Um, for some, like you love your family with all your heart. But with most family members, it's like, okay, we come together on the holidays, and then you do your
Yeah.
thing, and you won't see them till the next holiday or Facebook, Instagram, and that's how you
Right.
keep in touch. But as far as like with the bridesmaids things, it just kind of, and I have been in a couple of those weddings where yeah, it's
Hmm.
like how many women do you know? Not that I had a problem because it's my friend and
Hmm.
she asked me to be a
Yeah.
part of her wedding and I didn't complain. Unlike a lot of bridesmaids complain about everything.
Oh, they
And it
will
ain't
complain from top to bottom. It is not your, okay. This is just a sidebar. I'm sorry. When you agree to be a part of someone's wedding party, it is their wedding party. If you're not able or you don't feel like you can just go along with whatever they are choosing, please just decline and be a guest at the wedding. Because it's more stress upon a bride who's putting together this big giant,
Right.
gathering. So help out or hop out.
That's
Just saying. I'm
right.
sorry. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Back
Okay,
to our
now she's
regularly scheduled programming.
because it wouldn't be me if EP did step in. Yeah, Michelle was so nice about it, but I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Yeah.
say it like this for those who are but each situation we know how that works.
Yeah.
However,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say it like this: if you don't like any of any of the planning and the bride
Mhm.
did not ask you for your opinion,
Mhm.
sit and shut up
How about? Well,
and
yeah.
with
Yeah.
it. If
Keep
you
your
don't
opinions to
like it,
yourself. Mhm.
problem, then just say, you know what, I don't agree. I think it's best that I just kind of,
Bow out gracefully. How about
right.
that? Yeah. And
And shut up.
then if you do that, how does or would that affect the friendship?
Oh, it's going to affect it
Mhm. Mhm.
either
To
way.
what
That's
degree
why
though? It just depends.
it
Yeah.
depends on the bride. You might have the bridezilla, and I hate that term because again, it is a stressful time.
Mhm.
There are some that are like, girl,
Some of
it
them
ain't
over
that
the
serious.
top, but okay. Mhm.
So it just depends on the bride. But either way, if you open your mouth, there's going to be an issue because
Okay.
if the bride's dead set on it, she's dead set on it. And if
Yes,
you're
that on it.
coming in, you're giving her a hard time, she's going to look at it as pushback and it's my
Mhm.
wedding. Is it
Mhm.
bothering you?
Mhm. Mhm.
So just shut up,
Yeah.
be
If she
quiet.
wants peach chantilly lace with a side
Girl,
swoop bonnet, if you are not able, okay, I bow out gracefully. If that's not something I'm able to do. So then that's
exactly.
like, well, can you not just put yourself to the side? Because that's your friend.
Friend.
Okay. Yeah.
Friends.
Friends.
Like friend,
How
friends.
about that?
So yeah, I just when we were discussing the topic,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that popped in my mind was in your 20s, the bridesmaid thing, and it's
Yeah.
like it's absolutely. And again, you may have that many people, but to me, it's just absolute. I don't want to say ridiculous, but I just said it.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a your pretty, your closest friends and family, the ones that witness the test. I want you to share this moment with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, listen, okay.
I don't
Anyway,
think it take 10 or 15. I don't think it take 5. But that's just me talking. Okay.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
listen,
I'm just
uh,
saying. Yeah. Okay.
that's friends.
Mm-hmm. That's,
So
yeah.
fast forward, and usually this is what happens after
Mm-hmm.
the 20s, the 30s
Mm-hmm.
kick in, and life hits you, punches you in the stomach, blocks the wind out of you. So you're just trying to. It's like, okay, so I have these responsibilities now.
Mm-hmm.
I have these, goals I'm trying to do. I have these plans. So I may not have time. I have
Right.
children.
Right.
Oh God, if children step in, you can
Oh, you can
what?
hang it up. You can hang it up. That's why I
It's
say if it requires flexibility, especially if you
absolutely
are the friends or have the group of friends. Let's say you're the only one in your friend group that has children, then it requires flexibility. And then it
yeah,
also requires on your part understanding that sometimes they don't want to be around the kids. They still want to have that, girl time. So it
right.
requires flexibility on both parts.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Um, so I mean, it's just one of those things. I think as far as when you use the term friends, it's
Hmm.
used too loosely,
Yes.
in
Yes.
my opinion. Just because okay, that's saying people come into your life for a reason or a
Hmm.
season.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
As you get older, I'm like, for me, it's easier for me to decipher because I've gotten older, I've gotten wiser, I've experienced some hurt, some experienced some shocks, experienced
Right.
some things where like, who are these people? Um, you just life just takes you in different directions.
Yeah.
So you gotta and two, I don't know anyone's. I don't want to bring up religion or anything like
Right.
that, but it's discernment is very important, and I didn't
Mhm.
get that until well, not well into my 40s, I think.
Mhm. Mhm.
Where able to recognize it. So I just feel like once you sit down and you assess and realize, like, wait, um, and you
Mhm.
think back and you reflect, like we, at our age, we, I don't know about you, yeah, you do too, because we talk about it. We, you reflect a lot
Yeah.
on not that we're old, so
Right,
all the
right,
young,
right. Just different situations and things. And you know
right?
how some things we laugh about. Mhm.
Right. And you just kind of look back and you think back to, friends from the past um and you just think, I wonder what happened or what they're doing and
Mhm.
that kind of
Mhm.
thing. Speaking of which, and I know okay, friendship, just this is a perfect segue.
Okay.
Do anybody ever reach, like, if you hadn't talked to an old friend
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
in years and it crosses your mind,
Mhm.
I'm not talking about 5 years, 10 years, like
Right,
years,
right.
and it crosses your mind like nothing
Oh,
really
what
happened.
happened? Yeah,
What are they doing?
yeah.
And do you guys reach back out? Do you reach out to them in hopes that you can pick up
Right. Or
where
just
you
say
left?
hello and see how things are, how things go. Because I do. I have a friend from we were hanging tight probably late 20s, 30s. But
Hmm.
we do the contact that's kept is literally maybe once or twice a year, and
Yeah.
that's fine. That's
Hmm.
okay. If she calls me tomorrow and say, "Hey, let's have lunch," it literally will be like I talked to her yesterday.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
be like that because we do,
That's a
and
friendship. Yeah.
that's a friend because she's a good
Yeah.
character person. Period.
Right.
So you're okay. We don't have to talk every single day or every other
Right.
month or every whatever. We just, happy birthday,
Right.
what's going on, how you doing, and that's it.
Right. Right.
It's
And
like the person, it just depends upon the person and how that situation not necessarily ended, but how it may be at that low with the
right.
problem of the friendship because it is a relationship. And I think that's
Exactly.
something else people have to understand. Ladies, we get to understand.
Right. And the true friendship never dies. It's like you see them again and it just, you pick up where you left off. Now, not
Mhm.
everyone, it was unfortunate with mine. I reached back to a couple.
I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, I didn't be that loud. My bad. My bad. Mm,
Yeah, she's laughing
I'm
because
sorry.
I
Okay.
was like, I don't know what that was all about and what
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
and I felt a certain kind of way and and it bothered me. It really did. And
Right.
then of course, me being me, it was like, you know what? One thing my dad used to tell me is never look back. It slows you down.
Mhm.
And this was in school with Ron, like, okay, if you're a kid, field day, I went
Right.
way
Right. Right.
back,
Right.
but
Right. Mhm.
you're racing. And he's like, he said, I don't care what it is you're doing. If you got a set goal, always look ahead of you.
Mhm.
Never look to see what's going on behind you because you've already passed it. So, and it's going to slow you down
Right.
because you got to think when you're running forward and you turn to look,
You
you're
gotta slow that.
distracted.
Right. You're just exactly. Exactly.
So
Motion,
I
movement, forward. Yes.
Right. So I learned a lesson that I could always be doing.
Instances
Yeah,
to look back. Really. Mm.
yeah,
We'll let that
yeah.
past be the past. And how about that?
That's
Mm.
that's the thing. That must have been a season.
Yes.
No, a friend is here for a reason because they're friends. They're here, for you, and
Mhm.
you're there for them. Then you
Mhm.
have people that come into your life for a season. It was to show you, teach you
Mhm.
something,
Yes.
something you
Yes.
supposed to learn from it, and nothing bad. We didn't have any, exchanging,
Right.
words or anything like that. Um,
The
it
temperature was
just
off.
wasn't.
The atmosphere was
Yeah,
different. The energy was
it
off.
was
However you want to call it,
yeah.
it was
And
just going with the
and it
flow.
happened
Mhm.
twice. It happened twice. It happened with a high school friend that I ran into like 20 years ago, and I was so
Mhm.
excited. And I was like, oh my God, where have you been? Because I mean, it was like, remember we were talking
Right.
about the clique. Okay,
Right.
y'all,
You're part
the
of the yes.
was
Yes.
crew. It was four of
Yes.
us. It was a crew. And
So yeah.
yeah, And I was so happy because I hadn't seen her in so long. I think we even tried to reach out and find her,
Mm-hmm. We
um,
did.
and then, you know,
Unsuccessfully. So, mm-hmm.
and I saw her in person, and she was just like, "Hey, how are you? Well, it's good to see you. How things going? All right, well, it was great seeing you again." And I'm like,
Oh, okay.
"Okay, it
Uh-huh.
was great. Of course, you got to play it off. It was great seeing you too." And I was with a coworker. We were, working during lunchtime, and my coworker was like, "Oh, did you?" It's like, "Yeah, where'd you know her from?" And I'm like, "Oh, we went
Yeah,
to
you right.
school together."
Yeah, right, 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 right.
A classmate, and I just let it end with that. And I'm
Right.
like, yeah, we were mates, but we were really, really good friends for several years. So
Yep. So if they want to
it's a
let it
season.
go, then hey, there's nothing you can do about that. And
Nothing you
that's
can do.
something also I think you have to learn as time goes on is if someone, as far as us ladies, if we are done as far as the friendship, then okay.
Accept it.
Initially it's just like, well, why? What happened? What's going on? Try to have conversations. And sometimes you
Right.
have friends that are not into that. It's just
Right.
whatever it is and just let it mellow right on out. And it's nothing
Right.
personal. If it
Right.
is
Well,
something personal, don't take it personal.
right. But
Mhm.
us, excuse me, us as ladies, we are the, oh gosh. And I'm just going to say this, ladies, please don't well, if you get offended, I'm sorry.
She ain't
Don't
sorry.
charge my
She ain't sorry. She ain't.
sorry.
She
I'm
is
sorry.
not
But
sorry.
listen, I'm so sick of y'all with needing closure for everything. I said it, and I
Close
will
your own though.
repeat.
Look, close your own though.
You don't need closure for every situation.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
You really don't.
No.
Okay, I'm not. If the door was closed,
Close it. Lock it.
leave it
Throw the key away.
local. Miss,
Just told
okay,
you.
y'all.
Move forward. Friendships,
Quiet.
friendships, friendships. I need ladies, young ladies, middle ladies, older ladies, seasoned saints. I need us to really, really start paying attention, just being observant of those that,
Right.
especially younger ones, who you are
Yeah.
considering your friends. You're a treasure. You're a prize in your friendships. I don't know if any of you all remember the commercial American Express had, and it was membership has its privileges.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
consider you my friend, I am your friend. If you are my friend and I say that's my friend, membership has its privileges.
It's privileges.
Period.
Now, if you cross the line,
Well,
one of
next
those
year,
type people,
just saying.
I have no issues.
Yep,
But again,
she
you,
flashed
it's
Jeanette.
not,
She flashed Jeanette right
it's,
there.
girl, it's not instant. I mean, it takes a while, but if I
Yeah.
see a pack and
Mhm.
literally I'm that strike person, one, two, first
Mhm.
strike,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
you reach that and
Yeah.
there's no coming back. It's like,
Mm.
okay, that's it.
Mm.
Anyway,
But yeah,
we
it
just
just
know
depends with
that
just with how things go, type of person you are, things like that. But overall, it's
just pay
just
attention,
yeah,
ladies. Just please guard your hearts.
yeah,
All of us valuable. All of
yeah.
us need, and we need friends. But
Mhm.
listen, please pay attention. If you have you,
Yeah.
if you have a friend or two, because the old wise tales, you can count your friends on one hand.
And still have
If
fingers
you
left.
have
Mm-hmm.
right, and there you go. Thank you for finishing that. But if
Anytime.
you have that, please, I know I can count on you, girl.
What?
Please
What?
cherish
Ooh, what is that? What is it? Count on me through thick and thin. A friendship that will never end. I don't know the rest of the words.
Wait a minute. If you are
Yeah,
with
you know what? We're not
me, strong.
helping
And,
you to carry on. Stop it.
okay. Okay. But anyway, Well, y'all, we're gonna leave you at this note. We just thought it would be a good conversation to have, even
Right.
though it's pretty short about friends. But please guard your friends, love them, guys, cherish them. Tell them about us. Bring them on.
Yes. Oh my
Tell them
goodness gracious.
want to bring all the friends on. We're working on bringing guests and all that good
Yes.
stuff. So, you know, but
Yes.
one last thing before we leave, ladies, next week. Oh, you want to go ahead and tell them about next week's topic?
Oh, ladies. Okay. So, okay. Anyway, we'll just keep it quick because I know I will go into detail. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have some chick chat regarding our makeup. We're going to have some
Um,
talks about our makeup. So, give them a few couple of details.
so as far as makeup, it's like what is too much,
Mm.
what is enough, and
Mm-hmm.
if you are 100% natural like I am today, oh wait, I do have a little, lip
A little
stain on,
smush. Mhm, a little smush.
and it's supposed to be neutral, so I'm hoping, yeah, it's a little, yeah, a little, but anyway, we want to talk about that because some of y'all got
Some
some
of us,
skills.
we'll say us. Some of us, you
Y'all got some skills.
yeah.
So we want to talk about that. And the reason I brought this up, I was actually, I was, with the hubby, went to one of the local chain restaurant. We were at the bar. We had eaten. We just thought we'll get out the house. Well, there was another young man about our age, seemed to be. He seemed to be a Gen Xer. How about that?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He appeared to be a Gen Xer. And he was a Caucasian man.
Okay. Okay.
And he's talking to my husband, whatever. And out of the blue, I don't know what made them decide to start talking about makeup, women, and I don't know if somebody walked by or
Right.
I
Something
don't
had
know.
to catch his attention or he saw it.
Right. And he mentioned how the gentleman said that how he hates makeup. He's like, when it
Mhm.
comes to women, listen, I like 'em, put a hat on and let's go. He says, going out, do your hair, do a little,
Mhm.
little bit, but
Mhm.
did all of this
Extra stuff.
contouring. He did
Mhm.
contour, did
Mhm.
all this. Yeah. So,
So let's
I
dive in
just
a little
thought it was
deeper. Mhm.
that I'm like, we should talk about it because what do men think about that? Maybe we'll look into statistics and see, but what do they think?
Yeah.
But
Because
while
we talk
they were
about
talking,
makeup between us anyway, so it'll be part
right?
of our chat. Chick chat.
Seriously, because I
Mhm.
can't contour nothing. I tried, and y'all, Lord Jesus, it's pretty bad. So I'll just stick
Okay.
to the lip stain
The
and
little stuff.
maybe a
Yeah. Yeah.
little liner, and then yeah, we're done. But I just want to say this: while we were there, y'all, I'm
Yeah.
not an alcoholic by any means. I am drinking water today. However, and she go with that bull. Okay. Well, it is the summer. I am in Florida. We have tons of tiki bars. So listen, the evenings, especially a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh gosh, happy hour.
Monday, Monday,
That's where
Tuesday,
those people are.
Thursday, Friday. Mhm.
No,
I
she's
didn't.
talking from her own experience. But I was sitting here just, social media looking at stuff, and I came across
What you
this
come across, girl?
lovely tale.
Mm, mm.
Um, and I never know what to order when I go out. I always get the same thing, and I'm just trying to pull it up real quick. And if you guys have not heard, I will post it. I came across on the social media this lovely, beautiful drink called Royal Peach. And
That sounds
we're
tasty.
up. So when I see
Girl.
peach, I'm thinking, oh, the Georgia peaches as we are.
Right.
I know I live here. I'm a peach.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the drink, and I had to send it to my bestie, and I sent it to another friend of mine, and it literally, I had to bring it out because we had just bought it. So I just had to bring it out because we had just gotten it. And we are not um
Ooh.
endorsing,
Mm.
advertising, sponsored by
Okay.
anybody, but do every now and this will last me for a while, whether you believe it or not. It does
You have
last
to
us a
say,
while.
are you sure about that?
Yeah, because I'm not a brown liquor girl, so it lasts a while. Well, up until I saw this
I was less than until
drink.
you saw that drink. Next thing I know, in September, that bottle will be empty.
Well,
Declare
yes, it will be. Oh, yes, it will be because I just got to go get the rest. But it only
Okay.
has, and I will again include it. It's Royal Peach is the name of the drink, and it has Sprite. Well, of course, the Crown Royal Peach,
Mhm.
Sprite,
Mhm.
pineapple juice, cranberry juice, and peach schnapps.
That sounds so tasty.
And the picture with it, they had a mint leaf, little mint sprig, and of course, and ice cubes, and a little slice of peach.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm ready. Yep,
Right. That's
I just
all I
need the
need
peach.
to see was that. All I need to see. Now, you know
I just
what? I just thought about this. Okay, this real quick. One, we went. Okay, this is we. Snow Cone and I. Snow Cone and I went to a restaurant. Was it early last week? Week before last? Whatever it was. And of course, we're not drinkers, so it's like, hey, Mister Server Dude, can you just choose one?
right.
He pulled out, and he's like, I always suggest whatever the drink. I don't even remember the name. He brought that drink, and of course, it's like, oh, well, you tasted and you tasted. So I tell y'all right now,
What
all I remember,
was it good?
it had some coconut something in it, or pineapple something. It was some type of tropical something something.
Oh,
I was like, oh
yeah.
my gosh, you better be glad that is yours, and you better be glad I gotta drive home. 'Cause
Yes,
that
girl.
was, I'm like, that was a great
Yes.
drink.
Yeah. Man, I'm only and one more just because again, we're not we're not drinkers. We go out literally. For me, I get the same thing. It's either going to be a white sangria, red sangria, margarita, mojito.
Now you see, she named all these drinks. Mine gonna be
Like four.
sweet tea with lemon, Coke, water, and
She
then
lied.
with sangria, maybe.
She lied. She lied.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
You know what? On that note, we bid you all adieu. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. And we thank you for joining us here at Sisterhood Connection.
See you next week, ladies.
I was thinking this morning, I don't even know what I would do without my women friends. I mean, I have my friends, therefore I am. No, it's true. I exist because I have my women friends. You're one of them. I don't know about you, but anyway, they make me stronger. They make me smarter. They make me braver. They tap me on the shoulder when I might be in need of course correcting. And most of them are a good deal younger than me too. I mean, it's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.